Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be doing the 21 question makeup challenge, and I saw this fun little challenge by Juicy Jazz here on YouTube, and I think she was inspired by Ali Glines, so shout out to you for creating this challenge. So if you guys want to see my answers to this challenge, then just keep on watching. But before we get right into the video, if you guys could go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below, that really would help me out a lot. And let's get right into the video. So I have my phone right here and the questions are on my phone. So the first question is, what is the oldest makeup product in your collection? So this is the oldest makeup product in my collection. This is the Urban Decay Naked palette. And I know if you guys been watching YouTube or into makeup for a long time, you know this was the OG palette. Everybody used to use this all the time. This was the first like really big palette to like blow up. And this was when I didn't really know that much about makeup. I used it a bunch, but you can't really see that it's used that much. But I did use it and I love this palette. I still do. That's why I'm still holding on to it. And I mean, it doesn't look that bad after all these years. It still has the writing on it. So the second question is, what is your most recent makeup purchase? So my most recent makeup purchase is these two mascaras. So I went to Target to get mascaras because I was running out of them and I had to throw away like old ones that got dry. I had a bunch of high-end mascaras and they were getting dry, so I just threw those out and went back to the basics. I still have high-end ones, but I wanted to go back to the basics and have drugstore ones. So this is the Maybelline The Rocket Mascara. This is one of my favorite mascaras. I've been using it for years. And this is the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara, and this is great for your bottom lashes. It gets really in there and it has like a really fine wand. As you can see in the picture, the wand is really fine, so you can really get your lashes, and both of them are volumizing and lengthening, so I really like those. So the third question is, what is your first makeup product you ever used? So the first makeup product I ever used, I can't actually remember, but it's either the Revlon eyeliner, because that's what my mom used to use, and that was the makeup product she gave me to use, the Revlon eyeliner in black, because I wanted to wear makeup but I wasn't allowed to. So eyeliner was sort of like the first step into getting into makeup. And besides that, I was using the Lip Smackers. That's a lip gloss, but that was like my favorite lip gloss at the time, the Lip Smackers. I know everybody loved those from the drugstore. They were the best, and I'm not actually sure. I wonder if they still make it. I haven't seen them in a really long time, so I'm not even sure if they still make them, but they were really great and I loved them. I always had the one with the red cap on it. I'm not sure if that was like a flavored one or a scented one, but I really loved that. I always had lip smackers on me all the time. So the fourth question is, what is the makeup trend that you used to love but now you hate? For me, I personally think it was the really thick eyebrows. I think back in like 2015 or something like that, everybody had really thick eyebrows. That was like the thing. I think the thicker the better, you know. I used to love that. I used to make my eyebrows super blocky and thick and thought like it looked so great.
I remember that.
Babe, you're not supposed to be listening. Where's your headphones? I regret it so much because it's something I would never do now. I just follow my natural shape right now and it just extend the bottom. So I really couldn't believe I did that at the time, but I guess it was a trend, so you know everybody was doing it. The fifth question is, what is a makeup trend that you used to hate but now you love? Well, I wouldn't say I love this trend, but soap brows have definitely been growing on me. At first I hated it, like I didn't even consider it like ever doing it. I would never do it, but now I've been thinking about it for like, you know, a real natural look. And I think TikTok has really inspired that too, because a lot of people have been doing TikTok makeup looks, which are very natural, minimalistic makeup looks. So they just basically have been enhancing their natural features. So soap brows is definitely one of the ways to enhance your natural features. So now I would consider doing soap brows, and I've actually been wanting to try it, so I might do that in the future. So question number 6 is, what is your favorite step in your makeup routine? So my favorite step, I would say, is eyeshadow. I really love doing my eyeshadow. Like, I have a love-hate relationship with it because it gives me like so much anxiety to do my eyeshadow, because like what if I do it wrong? But then once I start doing it, I'm like, oh okay, this is not so bad, and I really enjoy doing it. I'm blending the shadows together and just creating a really bomb look. So I really like doing that. So question number 7 is, what is a makeup product you can't live without? Now this is a really hard question for me because I'm not exactly sure what makeup product it would be, but I I would say if I had to pick something, it's mascara. I think no matter what, you could have like just a bare face and put on some mascara, and that automatically brings some attention to your eyes. And I think if you had any other thing like lipstick or just eyeshadow or something like that, it wouldn't look as great. You know, people will look at you but not for the right type of attention. But mascara just brings the attention straight to the eyes, and you can look great with not a full face of makeup. So I think if I had to pick one thing, I would pick mascara. So question number 8 is what sparked your love for makeup? I would say watching YouTube videos sparked my love for makeup, because I used to watch YouTube videos every single day for hours and hours and hours. I would literally come home from school, turn on YouTube, and just sit there and watch it for hours. And I would watch all the OG beauty gurus. I would watch Nicole Guerrero, Carly Bybel, Jaclyn Hill, all the really OG beauty gurus. I used to watch them all the time. Anything beauty, I was watching it. So question number 9 is what is the worst makeup look you've ever done? I would definitely say when I first started doing makeup, I really did not know what I was doing at all. So I would say when I first started makeup, that was the worst looks I ever did. And you can even go back to my YouTube channel, the first ever video, it's still public. That look was pretty horrible. I haven't looked at it in a while. I know my makeup has advanced a lot, so that look has to be pretty bad. So question number 10 is what is your favorite makeup look you've ever done? I would say, like, you know, every time I do my makeup, I'm evolving, I'm learning something new. So that would be my favorite makeup look I've ever done. Like any new makeup look I do, like right now today on my eyes, this is something that I never really done before. So this right now is my current favorite makeup look. But in general, anything with gold eyeshadow, I really love. Like any gold eyeshadow look is bomb. So I would say that, or the look I have on today right now, because I really don't do colored eyeshadow, but it's growing on me and I really am starting to like it now. So question number 11 is what is your favorite drugstore makeup product? My favorite drugstore makeup product would have to be mascara, and I know I've said that already in a previous answer, but mascara from the drugstore, you can't beat it. Mascara is something that you use for like a month or two. It gets dry, it gets clumpy, and you throw it out. So I really think that buying drugstore mascara is the way to go, because you're getting the best bang for your buck. You're not wasting your money at all. And when it gets dry and clumpy and you have to throw it out at the end of the day, you don't feel as bad. So I would definitely say mascara is your best investment for the drugstore. Question number 12 is what is your favorite Splurge makeup product? So I would definitely say my favorite Splurge makeup product is this palette right here, this Natasha Denona palette. And if you know Natasha Denona products, you know that they are so expensive. I think this eyeshadow palette was like $100 or something like that. So as you can see, it comes with really beautiful shades, and I would say this is my most expensive makeup product and my favorite one, because it's eyeshadow and that's my favorite makeup step. And on top of that, this has a lot of nice bronzy golden shades, which are my favorite. So this is definitely my favorite Splurge. And by the way, it took me a super long time to buy this palette. I didn't just go ahead and buy it. This is years after being into makeup and always wanting a higher end makeup palette. So I did not just go and buy this. This has been years in the making. So I was really super excited when I bought this one. So question number 13 is what is your most repurchased makeup product? I would say my most repurchased makeup product is brow pencil, because I go through it so quickly, because every time I do my makeup, I do my eyebrows exactly like this, and it does take quite a lot of pencil because I do have a scar on my eyebrow right here. So there is no hair there, so I literally have to draw on top of my skin to make it look like hair. So brow pencil, definitely I go through that very fast. I go through probably like 3 or 4 brow pencils a year, which may not be a lot for some people, but it's a lot for me. Question number 14 is what is your earliest makeup memory? I would say my earliest memory would be my mom putting on makeup, because I always used to watch her put on makeup, and I know at that age I was really young, I wasn't allowed to touch the makeup, but when she used to go to work, I used to go in her room and I used to put the makeup on myself, but I never used to like let her know that, and I would like wash it off with soap and water before she got home, because if she got home and I had makeup on, I would be in trouble. So I used to just play with it while she was at work. So question number 15 is what is your favorite place to shop for makeup? I would say one of my favorite places to shop for makeup, even though it's not the most affordable, is Sephora, because I feel like every time I go in Sephora, it just makes me happy, even though all the products are like really expensive. Even if I walk out with nothing, I just like going in there and browsing the aisles, and I could literally spend hours in that store if you let me. But another place I really like going to look at makeup is Target. I just feel like Target has a bunch of great affordable drugstore options, so I always go to the makeup aisles when I go to Target, and I feel like they always have great products there, so I'm always either in Target or Sephora. So question number 16 is, what is the most underrated makeup product you own? So this is the Milani Keep It Full Nourishing Lip Plumper, and this is in the shade Champagne. This just makes your lips look so juicy, so hydrated. It's not dry at all. It literally stays for hours, and it doesn't make your lips feel so dry afterward. This is just an amazing lip gloss, and it's drugstore, so you can always repurchase. This is one of my favorite lip glosses of all time. I always put it on top of my lipsticks, and I love it. So question number 17 is, what is the most overrated makeup product you own? The most overrated product I own is this YSL primer. I got this because it had great reviews and I heard people talking about this, but this is honestly just a regular primer. I mean, I don't remember the exact price of this, but I know it was expensive. It was like $60 or something for just primer, and in my opinion, it's not exactly worth it. I mean, it is a good primer, but I feel like it could get the same effect with a $30 primer. So definitely in the future, I probably would not repurchase this, but it got me because it had gold glitter in it and it's YSL and people were talking about it, so that is why I purchased it. It is a great primer, just I don't think it's worth the price. So question number 18 is, what is a discounted makeup product you wish would come back? So I'm not exactly sure of the shade name, but back in the day when I used to go to the Clinique counter, they had these lip glosses, and if I find a picture, I'll put it on the screen. If not, then I didn't find any picture of it. They had these lip glosses, and I had got a sample of it. It was the best lip gloss I ever used. I used that all the time when I was younger, and I thought I was so cute wearing that lip gloss. Just the lip gloss, no other makeup. That was my absolute favorite lip gloss, and if it came back, I would repurchase it and see if I still felt the same way about it, but I loved it. So question number 19 is, where do you go for makeup inspiration? I would say I definitely go to YouTube and TikTok because they always have new videos, especially TikTok has blown up over this whole quarantine. Everybody's on TikTok, and there are a lot of great artists on TikTok, so I always get my inspiration from one of the two. So question number 20 is, what do you hope to see less of in makeup's future? And honestly, I would say animal testing. I would hope that brands can find a way to still safely test the products, but just not using animals to test them, because I don't feel like it's right for them to be, you know, sacrificing animal lives to test makeup. I feel like that's very selfish. So hopefully they can find a way to not use animals, because I know some brands are making that change, but not every brand has as of yet. So the last question number 21 is, what do you hope to see more of in makeup's future? I hope to see more of better drugstore makeup, and I know they've been making a great change. The drugstore has been making a great change to make better drugstore products. Now you can actually do like a full face of makeup just using drugstore products, like actual eyeshadow palettes and stuff like that. I do feel like they're getting better, but I feel like, you know, not every drugstore brand has been on that wave. So hopefully in the next 2 to 5 years, the drugstore will be like the same as going to Sephora. I know the quality might not be the same, but I really feel like that's the direction drugstore is going for. So I'm really excited to see what they will do. So that is it for my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and found it helpful, and if you did, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really would help me out a lot, and I'll see you guys in my next video.